Welcome to Adumtastic Media. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Scratch. If you're a beginner to Scratch, welcome to Scratch. So let's get started. Immediately you get Scratch open, this cat is there. So this icon here that you can see, there's a dustbin here. Click on it to delete the Scratch cat. So when you after you've deleted the Scratch cat, then today I'll show you how to making a clicker game. But first, let me take you through the basics of Scratch. We have this motion, we have blocks in Scratch. This I'll in a different video I'll show you how to be using the blocks, but how to be using the blocks I think is in the other version of Scratch. So next time I'll get that Scratch open, then I'll show you where to get it. So let me show you how to be making a game. It's actually a clicker game, but it's for you to get started. I was talking about beginner videos in the other video, if you've watched that video. So this video is a beginner video, so don't watch at the advanced videos before the beginner. So watch the beginner before you go to intermediate and you go to the advanced. So let's choose a sprite. We'll choose this sprite that says balloon, but it says balloon 1, so I will change that to balloon. And it has costumes, so I don't need all these costumes, but the costume I really like is this one, so I will delete the other 2 costumes. So let's get started. In this version of Scratch, it's very good. I use it for all my Scratch projects, but some of them I use the other version of Scratch. So we are going to make this move at a random position so that we can click it. So forever go to random position. That block is here. So if you click go as it is, go is here. If you click go right now, you see that the balloon will be moving very fast. So to stop that, you drag a block from the event blocks, then you change that to 1 second. So now I think it's okay. You can also make it 2 seconds if you want, so it moves like this, but I want it to be 1 second, so 1 second is okay for me. So now we want to keep track of how many times we click this balloon, so I think we'll go to variables. Then we'll make a variable. This variable is called score. Then we'll make another variable called lives. That will be keeping track of your lives if you have lives. So the lives, I will set it to 3. If you click the bar drop, then it decreases your lives so that it goes to 0 and the game stops. So first, say that when this sprite is clicked, it's in this block over here. When this sprite is clicked, change lives by 1. This block says change lives by 1. So let's change that to score. So change score by 1. Anytime you start Scratch and you go to variables, you will see my variable here. So that we don't need it, so you can delete it or rename it to one of these variables that I made here. But because I didn't spot that earlier and I didn't use it, so I'm going to delete it. So I've deleted the variable. So change score by 1. So you'll notice that I can now tap on the balloon But if I start the game again, the score is still 3. So we'll set the score to 0 at the start of the game. So this is when I click the flag, it's 0 now, and you can change the score to. So go to the bar drop. So if you touch the bar drop, then your lives go by -1. So how we are going to do that is that when the flag is clicked, set lives to 3. You can do whatever you want, but I want 3. So set score lives by 3. Set lives to 3. So we'll set lives to 3. So at the start of the game, it sets the lives to 3. So when the stage is clicked, change lives by -1. Okay, so let's start it again. Let's see. So I click the stage, so 0. So we are going to go to control forever if lives is equal to 0, so that it stops the game immediately if your lives are 0. So if lives is equal to 0, then you stop all. So at the start of the game, I will go. So my lives were equal to 0, so the game stopped. So now let's make high score to the game. So we'll go to make a variable. Then we'll name it high score. So high score. So we made the variable high score. So we'll click OK. So when the flag is clicked, we'll set high score to 0. Okay, we'll do that in the balloon sprite. So when the flag is clicked, set high score to 0 forever if then we'll take this greater than block, so we'll put it here. We are going to say if score is greater than high score, then we'll set high score to score. So simple as that. So my high score is going by the score. So if I click the flag again, it's 0 0, but to keep that information about the score, when the flag is clicked, we'll set high score to the score so that it doesn't give us that 0 again. So you can see it's 1. So now if you want to reset your high score, there's a way by doing it. You go to set high score to 0. So you set your high score to 0, then you reset your high score. So thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.